What's up, guys? What's up here? And today we're back with our speed paint. It's the last Inktober episode, my dudes. It's the last one. That's very good. I did it. I freaking did it. Even though it's almost December, I did it. So, last Inktober drawings of this year. That was very bad. So, my dudes, how are the things? Things are good. I'm finally done with Inktober. That's very nice. I have to do a lot of schoolwork. That's also okay. I'm kind of wondering what I should do for the YouTubes. I think I'm finishing a project next, which should have been finished like months ago. So that's what I'm gonna focus on, likely, aside from school. You see that soon. But let's talk about something. Let's first talk about this drawing, and then we'll do some other stuff. So first of all, this drawing, it was Ride. At first, I just drew that man, the little leprechaun kind of whatever gnome, on a toad-like creature. It was a bit different than just a toad I wanted to go fancy, and I was like, you know what? You know what's fun? If I just draw an entire scene with it. So I did that. It was all sketched beforehand, and then I'm gonna draw this. This one took a little longer than most of my drawings, for Inktober at least. It took some time. I did stream it, actually, for a bit, together with my friend, James. So if you're interested in my streams, which are very unannounced and not watched, my Twitch will be in that darn description of this video, if you're interested. So, you can pop in and hear us talk about absolute... Okay, and, yeah, being honest, I don't know what the fuck we're talking about, dude. I mean, I kind of do. No, I do, but do you get it? Probably not. Doesn't make any sense. No. Also, it's not PC. Let's just say that. It's not politically correct. But we talk about different teams. We're probably gonna try to make it a bit better in the future because this Inktober was just kind of a warm up for it. We're gonna talk about art school. I mean, we've been talking about that for a couple of times. We're gonna try to do an actual podcast-ish thing where we actually have a subject which we're talking about, and that will be correlating to the thing I or we are drawing. So that's interesting. If you're interested in that, go check it out. Twitch.com/Broscarf or something like that. But that's that. This drawing is not done. This is probably the longest one in the entire video. Yeah. How am I? I'm pretty good. I have like a week that's kind of off. I have to check out some programs that will like an introduction to the next half of my year, because I have to choose which major I want to follow. I already know that I want to do illustration animation, but I still have to check that out. This does mean, however, that I have 3 whole days that are free, which I'll use to my own benefit. I used today to play Dark Souls 3 for my entire day. Jeez, my dude. It's a lot of gameplay. So I'm gonna tone that down hard. Yeah, I'm gonna do other stuff. Way more. But, it's nice to have a little relaxed day once in a while. So, what else am I gonna do for the YouTube? I already said I was gonna finish a project with an animation, but I also did some small animation, warm-ups, right? And I did these very memey, sketchy drawings of Shrek punching. And it is very, very interesting, very cool. I'm a very good animator, man. It is not here. I might do some small animation project and post on YouTube sometime soon. If I did go with the Shrek punching, I'd like to make it actually look good instead of just a weird tryout. But if you're interested in my random shit, in my sketches, you should probably go to my Instagram, which has my most posted stuff, I suppose. DeviantArt has some stuff, but I don't use it as much as I should. I should be posting all I do everywhere, but I don't. So that's that. Other than that, comics, I really want to draw some comics, and there's like 2 or 3 things that I really want to draw right now, which I might actually do. There's like a small comic, another mecha comic that I want to draw for his new series of the FE12. It was right, FE12, the Mystery of the Emblem or New Mystery of the Emblem, whatever. Because I think it's a fun let's play, and I really want to draw a specific moment, so I might do that. Other than that, I have my animation project, which should be done. If I focus on it, I should get it done somewhere in the near future. I want to get it up before 2020, which should that's totally possible. If I have Christmas break, I have 2 weeks. I mean, that's also where I have to do a lot of work for my final presentation of my second quarter, which is very important because if I get all my points, they cannot deny me anything. I'll be like, hey, dude, I'm here, and they're like, fuck, he's right. I have to learn for some theory class, and that's that. But nobody gives a shit. Just gotta pass. You have to have 55%, my dude. That's nothing. I can get that done. I'm that smart. Up next. What's up next? I don't know. That was my school talk. It's going pretty decent, but I have some project lines and this and that. I don't know if you really want to hear about it. Next drawing, by the way. Injured. It's a continuation. I was going to draw a third part, but I just didn't know where I would put it, so I'm just going to leave it at this. He's jumping away, action shot. And I did a bit much on the effect side. I'll have to agree on that's my point, but I don't know. I want to draw action shots because I want to do them comic drawings, and the comic drawings will have action shots because they're more like manga than comics. By the way, when I think of comics, I think of like the Dutch-Belgian comics, which are not action comics at all. The things I've read, at least. I don't necessarily think of action hero comics, but those are there, and The Walking Dead. But there's so many comics, my dude. There's so many things I could make, and I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing enough. So gotta have to hit myself in the head and just do way more work. Anyway, this was I like this drawing. I like it less than the previous one. It's okay. There's some pauses in between the drawings, and this is sped up by like 3,000%, my dudes. So I really did do shit for a long time. I can be mean because it's not the first minutes or whatever. Now the last two drawings. This one is nice. This one is catch. I was gonna draw a bug catcher catching a Dunsparce with a net, or I was gonna draw a person that threw a Pokeball. Eventually, I focused on the Dunsparce itself. Why Dunsparce? Because I like Dunsparce. That's really derpy. It's cool, and he deserves power. They should give him some kind of huge form. I don't know, some kind of Gigante. I don't know, something like that. Or an evolution, so you can give him Eviolite and make him unstoppable. But then you don't have leftovers. There's so many things Dunsparce deserves, my dudes. But yeah, so here he goes, little Dunsparce inside the net. Whew. I mean, composition-wise, it's not bad. It's kind of flat, I suppose. But the idea is funny. In my head, it's funny. I mean, if you use Dunsparce, it's automatically better than any other Pokemon. I mean, Absol's cool, Porygon is cool, but Dunsparce is just the Dunsparce, my dude. Derpy Pokemon are the best. That's why Quagsire is so freaking good. I did color for this one too, because I wasn't gonna make Dunsparce black and white. I could have. I didn't. I was gonna do color. So I broke my own rule 2 times now. 2 colors, one for a Mimic and one for Dunsparce. But those are good times to break the code. Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys, if anyone is still listening, what would you be interested in seeing from me, right? Because I have, as I said, I spoke about projects I have, things I want to draw. Is there anything specific you think is interesting if I show or if I draw? I know there's still there's still like this diva drawing I still have somewhere. I have some unfinished stuff. So that one. I have at least 2-3 things I have to finish off first. But yeah, I don't know. If you have any suggestions for things you'd like me to draw or to participate in, tell me. And yeah. So, this Dunsparce is not no number Dunsparce. You have to make them special. So what we did, and with we, I mean me, with a very good talk from my friend, we made a medicine. Do you know those JoJo memes where it's medicine and it's like the words? Yes, we put it in there. And then he has to be, evil, so we put in like this glowy eye, red glowy eye, and you're like, oof, he's gonna kill you. Anyway, last one. It's ripe. I drew an apple. I'm very creative. I grayscaled it, aka I didn't use color, so I did not apply my. I did apply my rule. I don't know. It's nice to just draw something simple. Did I tell you guys that I drew like 49 apples or more or something like that for a class? They didn't ask me to do it. I just did it, and he thought it was cool. And then I hung them up from the ceiling. Yeah, that's art school, my dudes. That's most of it is. Anyway, I think that's it. That's the entire Inktober. That's it. It's over. That's the last Inktober episode. Will I do it next week? No. Will I do it next month? Also no. Will I do it next year? Maybe. I don't know. Next year will be interesting. Yeah. Nah. Well, that's that. That's it. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and comment anything, really. If I see a comment that says anything, that's also a good comment. Yeah, thanks for watching. We're done here. That's very good. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.